Hey, what is up everyone? So today what we're going to be going ahead and doing is the valve cover gasket to this car. So we left off from the last video is the oil filter housing gasket, which that took me about maybe 2 or 3 days just to finish it up and get it all nice and ready. Got the new pulley in, everything else is done. So now what we're going to go ahead and do is the valve cover gasket. Now you guys can notice that I put back the cabin filter housing just because I went and took it for a test drive. So we're going to take this all out. And then also we're going to remove the battery side over there, which is the positive, and then we're going to go ahead and take all this off. And so just to take off the battery, just to disconnect it, you want to just use a 19 up here and it's stuck on here. And just make sure you put your bolt aside, take it off, and we're good to go. Alright, so just to make things super easy and simple, this bolt here that covers this piece of plastic, it's just a 10 mil. All the rest of these are all 10 mils, as well as the ones for your your coil packs. So really that's all it's to it. So you guys see how we end up taking all this off, and then we can go ahead and finish off the rest. So it was a bit of a work, but we were finally able to take off the valve cover. So now the gasket here is actually pretty stuck on here. See, when it breaks like that, it's just done. It felt kind of soft when we did this, but unfortunately it wasn't from the inside. And also the other unfortunate thing was I kind of broke my valve cover. If you guys can see right here, there's this little tab. Mine has it. It kind of flew off somewhere, so hopefully it works that way and it doesn't leak oil. But if it does leak oil, that's gonna be a bit of a problem in the future. But for right now, I'm not gonna really worry about it. If it leaks oil, I'll just get another valve cover. Now that the valve cover gasket's changed and everything, we should be fine. So let's continue trying to take this off. So see, nice, and it's not hard, but it's not also squishy, so we can use that to our advantage at this point. We can try just popping this out. See, this part's all so soft. There you go. So it's still kind of good, but it's leaking either way, so it just means it's not good. It's starting to go bad, or it already went bad, but it's not hard. But you know, it's not as squishy as the old one. These guys here, on the other hand, doesn't seem like they've ever been changed. All right, now that we're basically done with taking off the gasket and putting on the new one, you want to put some red RTV on the sides here, because usually sometimes you don't have enough that seals it all out. So that's what we're gonna go ahead and do. Okay, so just need a little bit there, and if you don't feel confident enough, you can put it on other places where it would leak the most. Like for me in this case, I might just put some right here. Not necessarily you need to have it on here, but you can just for security reasons. Alright, we can go ahead and place this back in place here. So now that the valve cover is back on, you guys want to make sure you also do change the grommets here, because the ones that hold down everything, because usually these start to leak also oil and they're not good enough anymore. So this is already kind of hard. It was really difficult to take this off. So make sure you guys change those, and now we're just gonna put all the bolts back together and you guys can just watch that. So unfortunately I did a mistake, or you know, it might have been just the car was too old or whatnot. But unfortunately while doing this, so I didn't film it because I was trying to rush on time for the RTV and all that. But basically you start doing it from the middle, bottom one. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and you do 11. So let's call this guy 11, right, per se. We were just redoing it and making sure that all these were tight, and unfortunately on doing so it broke. So you can probably see right here, you know, there's nothing there, and I'm sure if we could show you guys here, but yeah, it broke, and now I won't be able to start the car. Well, I could start the car, it's just gonna leak oil again. But one, this valve cover gasket already broke, so I'm not too happy about it. Then the other thing is, now that this is another issue, I'm pretty sure that the car's not going to seal down how it's supposed to on the Vanos side, so I'm going to leave it as that. I'm going to have to get this bolt, because the good thing is you can take these out and you'll notice that these are actual bolts that go in, so I'm going to have to switch that out. So it's kind of disappointing how all this just ended up happening. I was so happy that the car was finally up and running. I drove it yesterday and whatnot, but yep. So hopefully you guys don't do the same mistake as I did. I'm gonna leave it like this because, you know, I'm not gonna want to start the car anymore. This being broken here is not worth me spilling oil everywhere. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did, please give me a thumbs up, you know, please like the video, and if you guys have any questions on how to do this and any kind of, you know, what we did when we weren't recording, which was barely just putting this guy back on, please let me know. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my videos if you guys do enjoy these. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.